Players Championship 30, Barnsley, as we get one more from the floor. Could Peter Wright, now a world record holder, carry that confidence to a title, or would Nappy put the stoppy on that idea? And how about Gerwin Price? How'd he go from this to this? And what would it all mean for the Polish Eagle? Monster averages and Tuesday tungsten today on High Roller Radio. Yes, 128 players in the field for this hashtag PC30 Tuesday action, announced the PDC. The 2019 Players Championship season concludes today in Barnsley. Brendan Dolan was happy to go to work on Monday, brought his A game en route to winning Players Championship 29, his second title this year, his second title in as many months. The history maker beating Ian White 8-6 in the finale. Of course, records were broken Monday. Love this moment, tweeted Chris Hammer, when a stunned Krzysztof Ratajski realizes Peter Wright has just set a new world record average. He's pointing at Dart Connect there, saying, "Hey, Peter, look, look." So he does, and when he sees it, the two embrace. And I do agree with Chris. The camaraderie in darts is like no other. Just got around to watching Wright. Ratajski, said Burton DeWitt, and Ratajski's expressions at the end were quite possibly the best thing I've seen all year in darts. It really was pretty fantastic. All right, here we go with Glenn Durrant and Carl Wilkinson tied at 2. Duzza sitting on 68 for the break. Treble 20, double 4, no problem. Full credit to this man, though. He hung in there, was scoring well, and managed to break back, still on serve at 5 apiece. Duzza here on 80, he'd have a dart for the match, but no, couldn't land it, and Wilkinson did on double 14 for the major scalp. 6-5 your final. Now Glenn wasn't happy about something, not sure what, but it was visible. Wilkinson having a chat here with the official as if to say, "What did I do?" Reese Robinson taking aim on the red-hot Jose de Souza, the Portuguese ace, a very tough out, especially these days, but call him Rolls Reese. He was top of the line today. Double 5 for the match's first break to make it 3-2. We got this reaction. Puff those cheeks, fella. That was a big moment. He'd push it to 4-2, then 5-2, and how about it? The sugar is sweet. Reese Robinson notches a big upset, and it was convincing. Yeli Klassen has picked up his game of late. He's had glimpses of his old self. Today against Mark Webster, one of them days, led most of the way. This double 20 would do it. 6-4, the Dutchman takes it down. Webby was right there, but Klassen crosses the line. Darren Webster raced out to a 3-0 advantage on Conan Whitehead. The Barbarian took the next two to stay close, but he was still down a break at 4-2. The demolition job continued. Nice shot here. The 96 finish. Webster was in the groove, and he carried on for the 6-3 victory. The wee man had 3 180s. Bald is beautiful for Jan Double-Decker. Shaved it all off, and holy Samson, it worked. Playing Ricky Evans, dominating. Everything was working en route to 4-1. And yes, even the Madhouse was working. The Dutchman through to round 2. Easily 6-1 your final. Mervyn King versus Tony the Bear Newell. 7th leg sitting on double 12. Pinpoint, and then he was silky smooth in closing it out with a 12-darter, 6-2 your final. What do we call this? Winner's hangover? Maybe. Brendan Dolan, champion yesterday, first round loser today. Simply the West wins it. A 6-1 scoreline. John Thompson making note of Dolan's 99.5 average in defeat. Would be pretty happy, he said, to average near a ton sober, and to be fair, that is a great point. "Barry Bates, you wonderful man," screamed Luke Jones, a compatriot cheering on Champagne. He averaged a very solid 93.6 in beating Stephen Burton. We thank Dart Connect for letting us know that we had a few upsets in that opening round. Joe Cullen KO'd by George Killington. Adrian Lewis bounced as well, 6-4 at the hands of Wessel Nyman. And how about Barry Van Peer? He averaged 94 104.2 in taking down Super Chin. Pretty nice pairing here to kick off the second round. Luke Humphries, Chris Dobie, 6-leg cool hand Luke on 57. He'd have 2 at the double. But these expressions say it all. Didn't like it, didn't get it, missed, and paid the price big time. You see the agony. Hollywood on 10. He went 2-4-4 for daylight, which he'd never relinquish. 6-4 your final. We also had this on the streaming boards. Devin Peterson versus Martin Schindler. The wall on the verge of victory if he could hold throw. And yes, he could. Convincingly, too. An 11-darter. 6-4 your final. Both players averaging 98.6. We did have a 9-darter in round 2. Gerwin Price in his first leg against Jonathan Worsley went 177, 180, and then took out the 144. As well, he started the next leg 180, 177 for a scintillating stretch of 15 perfect darts. Well done to the Iceman. Jamie Lewis wondered Luke Jones, how on earth have you just done that? The fireball's been struggling of late, but how about it? Averaged 104.1 in a 6-4 toppling of the dream maker Dimitri Vandenberg. And yes, we know you do, Luke. We know you love this game. Darts really frustrating at times, said Fredo May, pointing out the fact that Chizzy has lost on back-to-back days, averaging 106.3 and 101.2 respectively. A second-round loser today, 6-2 to Andy Bolton, who incidentally averaged 107. Wow. Gotta show you this result from Dart Connect. Mark McGeaney outlasting Yaza 6-5. Good win for the Gladiator. They both averaged 95. Okay, board finals time. The round of 32. And this dangerous duo, Jeffrey Desvaughn, Stephen Bunting. It was all Black Cobra early. He led by 2 through 4 legs. He also led by 2 at 5-3. Shots like this helping the cause. Double 5 would end it. 6-3 your final. Desvaughn averaging 93.2 compared to the Bullets 79.5. On the topic of averages, wow. How about the Demolition Man? Some demolition work right here on Cristo Reyes. 6-0 the whitewash. A 106 average. We thank Andrew Dugan for this, who says absolutely amazing averages across the board from so many the past 2 days. Max Hopp was upping his average with darts like these. His third was in 2. Ton 40. Ready for this? He was averaging 129 through 3 legs. The diamond, a measly 122. Yikes. The maximizer kept pouring it on. Another 140 here, followed by the lot here. One of several 180s along the way. This double 16 made it 5-2. We got the fist pump. It must feel good when you're in the zone like that. He closed it out with an 87 checkout. 2 darts only. 6-2 your final. Hop, ready for it? Averaging 119.2, the second highest average of the year, the highest, of course, set just yesterday. For his part, White fired in a 111, but nowhere near enough in this one. Probably one of the best matches, tweeted Nicholas, the world has ever seen, and it really was that good. What's up with all these crazy high averages, asked Worldwide Darts. Did they break out the special unicorn TV boards by mistake? With the laughing hysterically emoji. Dart Connect now for some other board finals. Noppert, Monk, Price, and Dobie all victorious, as were both Peter Wright and Mark McGeaney. Are you not entertained? The Gladiator towing the Aki on Snakebite, all square through 8 legs, 4-4. Wright made it 5-4 on this, a beauty. The 128 checkout, 1860 bullseye, a break for 5-4. But not so fast. McGeaney struck right back on this. The 82 finish. In the decider, though, he'd miss 1 match dart, and that was all Wright needed. Top's good to win a thriller, and this is class. McGeaney first applauding his opponent's effort, and then laying the big bear hug on him. Quality tilt, 6-5 your final. Jermaine Watamena would join Snakebite in the quarterfinals, up 5-1 on Cody Harris. Game over on double plate. The machine gun wasting no time in taking down the New Zealander. No contest as we run down your other last 16 results. How about Andy Jenkins? Hasn't been in a ranking quarterfinal in some time. That changed today. No problem with Max Hobb, who we just told you averaged 119 the round before. Wow. Well done, sir. The inconsistencies of the Pro Tour, tweeted at Tom Sports Journo. Hop averages 119.2 and then 84 the very next match. As for Jenkins, we thank Kevin for telling us he last reached a Pro Tour quarterfinal at Coventry in 2016. Aaron Monk was hoping to take Peter Wright into deep waters, but in actual fact, he was just in deep, down 3-1, getting frustrated. So this was good. Then he pinned double 10, then gave it the look like, where has that been? From there, it was all Scotland. Wright with 3 on the spin for a 6-2 victory and a berth in the semifinals. Christoph Ratajski versus Jermaine Wadamena looking good too. You see his red flight there. It's in the treble 19 as part of the 1-2-7 checkout for 3-1. He still had daylight at 5-3, but nice shot here from the machine gun. The 88 checkout, bang, bang. He'd hold 2 to force a decider where, wow, Ratajski opened 177, then 177, and then 115 to leave 32. First start, the 10-darter. That's how you close out a match. 6-5 for hugs and congratulations. Even Wadamena was impressed. So was Jonathan. How good is this guy, he asked. What pressure? To which at M. Austin 71 replied, that was a dagger straight to the heart. In the other last 8 showdowns, Gerwyn Price won the Battle of Wales 6-4. He got by Johnny Clayton. Danny Noppert, meantime, took care of Andy Jenkins. So the semis were set, and there is Danny Noppert, reeled in the big fish for 1-all, then fired in this maximum. In leg number 3, we got a big reaction. Best of 13, remember, they started 2-2. From there, Snakebite took control. He rattled off 5 straight to send the Dutchman searching for the exits. In the other semi, it was Christoph Ratajski out early on Gerwyn Price. 2-0 to start, then 3, and look at this, 5th leg, he just missed double 18 for the 9-darter. Next visit, he cleaned it up for his second 10-darter on the stream today. So good, he was glancing over at Dart Connect for confirmation. Yes, my friend, you're in the zone. As commentator Chris Murphy described it, magnetic darts. It got to 6-3 before the Iceman kicked in. The 1-2-1 checkout on double 14, an absolute skin saver. He knew it, gave it some. The big, big roar. Who is he celebrating to? Asked Worldwide Darts. There's nobody over there. At 6-5, the tale of 2 reactions. He missed a dart on 107 to force a last leg shootout, and that was all she wrote. The Polish Eagle, no mistake on 32. Good for the double fist pump. And how about this? It looked like Gezi was going in for the hug, but Ratajski turned away. Nothing malicious, but considering their history, it was notable. He had to settle for a handshake instead. Finally, Ratajski gets revenge on the Iceman, said Charlie Gray. Tom Beresford, a little more blunt, with payback's a bitch. So our best of 15 finale was set. Peter Wright got going first. The scoreboard proof, 3-0 to start. It actually got to 5-0 before Ratajski got on the board. The ton 40 followed by the double 16. But that was it. Just the one leg. Complete blowout this. 8-1 your final. Wright takes it down. I wanted to beat him 8-0, he said. He's playing well. Need to keep him down. There he is. Snakebite. Peter Wright, winner of Players Championship 30. Thumbs up on Cutthroat today on High Roller Radio.